What's up YouTube, it's AJ Watt back to you guys with another figure unboxing review, this time of the Series 7 Wolverine Weapon X Marvel Legends figure. As I'm doing this for the Wolverine week since Hugh Jackman is leaving us as the character Wolverine. As you guys can see, it's a super pulsable 34 points of articulation, comes with his own kind of stand, something that we see if you guys ever played the Wolverine or the X2 Wolverine's Revenge video game, kind of similar to that. So let's go ahead and check out the packaging. We have like the old Toy Biz style Marvel Legends packaging with an open window case, and on the back you have the other figures in the wave, which is Series 7, Ghost Rider, Hawkeye, Silver Centurion, Iron Man, Apocalypse, and Vision. And there you have the kind of the power grid for Wolverine. He has the best fighting skills. And there's also a read up right there in case you guys want to go ahead and read it. Go ahead and pause the video. And then just a little something else from Marvel right there. Nothing at the bottom or the top or the sides. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. So here we have Series 7 Wolverine out of the packaging. So let's go ahead and check out his accessories before we check out himself. So here we have Wolverine's accessories. He comes with like a little stand that you can put him on, just like something similar to the that X2 Wolverine's Revenge video game, where he's in the like a little incubator and he's like trapped inside. It has nice paint detail on it. It gives it like a worn look for the metal. It's kind of like a gunmetal color. It gives it a cool look. You can see like a little purple and green, the gold, and the kind of bronze color going throughout it to give it like a pipey look. Then over here on the side you get some sculpted pipes. Then the back is all dirty, gives it a cool look. Then the top you can see more pipes in the gold and the bronze and the dirty silver. Cool look. And then here are the pipes. Two are the same and they have like a little texture on them with some lines right there. And then these would be the kind of like more wrapped, and these would go on Wolverine's like little things right over here, these little silver things on his chest and his shoulders. Pretty cool. And then he comes with two of these kind of, I don't know what these are, probably like I would say generators or I don't know, something like that. You can see all the paint job on it, nice paint job on it, pretty cool. Dirty metal look to it with all the buttons. Top is black, little yellow lights. Pretty cool. And then these little pegs will go into his hips, and then these long, it's kind of like a rubber string, and these would go into his hands where his claws are. And then he comes with his extra head, the Logan sculpt. So he is a little bit kind of hairier on his face with this one. You can see has green eyes, a menacing look. Then when you turn it around, the hair slicked back to the left side. Mine's missing a little bit of paint right there and also right there, but it's all good though. It's a cool head sculpt. I'm not sure if this one could fit on any of the other ones, but I'll check for you guys. See his ear, well, one of his ears. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and check out Weapon X. So here we have Weapon X Wolverine, looking pretty cool. The only flaw that I have is some of the joints could have been better and not so noticeable, and that's just about it. It's just the joints are a little bit questionable. There's a lot of articulation on it, but with all that articulation there is flaws to make the figure a lot weaker. So let's go ahead and check out the sculpt. You can see that it has the signature Weapon X helmet going on. You can see Wolverine right there. And then he has a similar one of those kind of pipe generator things going into his crotch. You can see the veins on his shoulder and the hair on his arms. They're not sculpted on there, they're painted on there. So same thing with the abdomen and the chest area. And you can see that they painted the kind of veins in like looks like a light bluish or kind of grayish color to make it stick out a little bit more. You can see his claws right there, and that's where one of the little rubber strings would go right there. You can see the little Wolverine boxers. Mine has a lot of paint coming off on the joints right there. Then when you get down to his knees, they're two different colors. It's pretty cool. Give it like a little dirty look to it. And he has leg hair. It's pretty weird that he has leg hair right here and not up here. That's weird. But anyways, yeah, you can see the hairs painted on there. Then the Wolverine's feet, you can see the veins popping right there also. Has two peg holes at the bottom of the feet. And then you can see his back muscles looking pretty cool, along with those little gray things for the little container that he's in. Pretty good sculpt. You can see in the helmet has a lot of kind of cool, gives it like a dirty gunmetal look to it, which is awesome. Nice little black wash covering it. Wolverine still has his little mutton chops, if you want to call it that. For some reason, mine's kind of like, I don't know, it's like oily or sticky. I don't know. It's out of the packaging. I don't know. Maybe it's just mine, but it's pretty weird though. So let's go ahead and check out his articulation. Alright, so for Weapon X's articulation, he can look down that much and also up just a little bit because of his hair. Can look side to side and doesn't have a pivot left or right. Arms move forward and back and also outwards. Has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Has wrist rotation and hands hinge down and up, and he has a finger articulation as well. He has an ab crunch that moves forward that much and back that much. He has kind of those wide jointed hip joints where he can kick forward and outward. Well, they're not wide jointed, they're kind of like, yeah, they're about like normal ball joints. My bad. But yeah, they kick forward that much and go out to the side that much, so you can do the splits pretty good. Has upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees that bend about that much. Has calf rotation for his foot. Also has foot rotation that moves hinges down and up, and he does have just a tiny bit of ankle pivot. You can see how weak it is, so it's kind of hard to stand this guy up. And he has toe articulation as well. So yeah, he's loaded with articulation. The only useless articulation is probably the wrist one. They could have put a ball peg right over here for the hand, and same thing for the they could have took off the calf and just put like a regular ball joint or kind of like a regular ankle pivot for the feet. Other than that, it's a really cool looking figure. So let's go ahead and do some comparisons. And to put on those Wolverine accessories, what you would do is you would get one of these right over here, the little generator things, if you want to call it that. And then there's like a little kind of hole for it, and you just want to go ahead and peg that in as so. See if I can get it right there. Then you just loop it behind the back, and you just place the little clear end of it into his hand or claws, and you got it just like that. Looking pretty cool. And then just to pop off the head, you just want to kind of pop it out, and you get the little ball peg right there. If you want, you can get that head sculpt and push it right in as so, to have that look to it. So here we have the Weapon X next to the Marvel Legends Juggernaut series Wolverine figure, and they stand just about the same height. Then here we have the Series 6 Wolverine next to the Weapon X Wolverine, and the Series 6 stands taller than the Series 7 Weapon X Wolverine figure. And then here he is next to the Mafex Batfleck, and the Batfleck stands taller than Weapon X. So here I have Wolverine breaking out of his Weapon X container, but I would give the figure it's probably a 9 out of 10. Some of the joints are a little bit useless with the figure. I mean, it does give it a lot of posability. That's the only cool thing about it. Other than that, it kind of makes it like a little bit weak in those regards. Other than that, I really do love the figure. It's an awesome look, especially like the beginning for Wolverine is the Weapon X. So yeah, I really do love this figure, and I'm very grateful to have it in my Wolverine collection. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and thumbs them up, and also subscribe to my channel and follow my Instagram account, AJ Watt Reviews, for toy news and toy pickups. like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for this Wolverine week, and you guys have a great week.